Prison of Mirrors, Chapter 1. The Invitation of Death. It was a cold night in an old neighborhood of Lahore. At the end of a deserted alley stood a crumbling mansion, known among locals as the House of Mirrors. Even during the day, an eerie shadow always lingered over its walls. People believed the mirrors inside did not reflect the living, but imprisoned souls of the dead. Hasan, Ali, Sarah, and Ahmed were four friends who ran a YouTube channel called Haunted Truths. They explored haunted mansions, cemeteries, and cursed places, not just to scare viewers, but to reveal hidden truths. One evening, Hasan received a mysterious letter. The envelope had no name, no address, just a blood-red sentence scribbled across it. "If you dare come to the House of Mirrors, you will find what no living soul has ever seen." They laughed at first. Probably just some old man or enemy trying to spook us. But curiosity gnawed at them until they could no longer resist. That very night, they set off with cameras, flashlights, and their gear. As they reached the mansion, a chilling gust struck their bodies. The trees swayed as though whispering secrets. When they reached the giant gate, it creaked open on its own. Sarah shivered. "Who opened that?" Hasan forced a smile. "Maybe the wind." "Come on." Inside, the walls were lined with old mirrors, some broken, some stained with rust. But the strangest thing was that their reflections didn't look quite right. Ali froze. "Look, my reflection isn't blinking." And indeed, in the mirror, Ali stood motionless like a statue, even though the real Ali moved and spoke. Before they could make sense of it, a whisper seeped from one of the mirrors. "So, you came." Their feet turned cold as stone. Chapter 2. The First Reflection. They entered a long hallway lined with mirrors on both sides. Each reflection showed something different. Smiling faces, bloody faces, eyeless faces. Sarah whispered, "These aren't normal mirrors. They're showing us what's about to happen." Hasan shook his head nervously. "No, it's just old glass. Light tricks." But even he didn't sound convinced. Suddenly, Ahmed saw his reflection strangling him. He stumbled back and his camera slipped from his hands, crashing to the ground. Darkness thickened. Only faint torchlight and whispers remained. "You can't escape. You belong to us now. Come closer." Ali stammered, "Where are these voices coming from?" Then blood began to drip from a cracked mirror. The drops pooled on the floor, forming a single word. "Prison," Sarah screamed. "They're trying to pull us in." A hand burst out of the mirror, clawing at her wrist. Hasan and Ali dragged her back and the hand vanished. Now they were certain the mansion was alive. Ahmed's voice trembled. "We need to leave. This place isn't meant for the living." But when they reached the gate, it was locked, wrapped in heavy chains. Behind them, one of the mirrors showed their reflections again. But this time, their eyes were shut, their bodies dangling lifeless like corpses. Chapter 3. The Whispering Prison Trapped. Every door sealed. Every window bricked shut, Sarah cried. "We're never getting out of here. I told you this was a mistake." Hasan clenched his fists. "No, we're together. Nothing can happen to us." As soon as he spoke, the mirrors shuddered violently. Whispers hissed, "You're lying. You are alone. No one will save you. This place is your grave." Ali shouted, "They're inside our heads." Ahmed's torchlight fell on a mirror, revealing an extra figure. A woman cloaked in black, hair dragging on the ground, her eyes glowing red. Sarah whispered, Who is she?" The woman's lips moved. "I am the mistress of this house, and you have awakened my prison." Hasan swallowed hard. "Prison? Prison of what?" Her laughter shook the glass. "These mirrors. Each one holds the souls of those who came before you, those who never left alive." The mirrors filled with faces. Men, women, children, staring, soulless, pleading. Ali's knees buckled. They're all dead. Suddenly, a child crawled out of a mirror. Pale, reeking, eyeless. It grabbed Ahmed's hand. His pupils turned white as he gasped for breath. Hasan yanked him free. The child dissolved back into the glass. Ahmed collapsed, whispering. He said, "He'll keep me forever." Chapter 4. Time slips away. Their watches froze at midnight. Time refused to move. Sarah panicked. "Look, time stopped." Are we in another world? In the mirrors, however, the clock spun wildly before halting at 3 a.m. The room shifted. The decayed furniture turned new. Lanterns lit the walls. It was the mansion as it had been centuries ago. The woman appeared again, taller than before, her smile slicing through the dark. "This mansion obeys me. Time bends at my will. Your reflections will remain here forever," Ali snarled. "We'll escape. You can't keep us." Her laugh echoed like thunder. "Escape? Try if you can." The mirrors shattered one by one. With each crack, a scream burst out. Souls dying, trapped. Sarah covered her ears. "This is wrong. We should never have come." Ahmed's reflection surfaced, twisted, veins black, eyes glowing red. Ahmed stammered, "That's not me." The reflection sneered, "I am your true self. Soon you'll take my place." It leapt out, trying to merge with him. Ahmed screamed as Hasan and Ali pulled him back. Darkness devoured the room and the voice hissed, "You cannot escape. Your time is over." Chapter 5. The War of Mirrors. Pitch black silence. Only the torch beam sliced through. Sarah gasped. One mirror showed her corpse, eyes open, lips crusted with blood. She smashed the mirror in terror, but from the shards her reflection crawled out, dragging itself across the floor. Hasan shouted, "Don't break them." It makes it worse. But too late. Every reflection stepped out, rotted, bloody versions of themselves. Ahmed's double lunged, strangling him. Ali shone the torch, forcing it back into glass, but others kept coming. Shattered glass crunched beneath their feet. Whispers roared in the air, and the stench of death filled their lungs. The mistress's voice echoed, "This is the war between you and your shadows. Only the worthy shall survive." Chapter 6. The witches return. The floor split. Red light burst upward. She rose again, half human, half skull, claws stretching, eyes blazing. "I own this prison. You are my souls now." She raised her hand. Ahmed was lifted into the air, choking as his spirit was pulled from his body. Hasan spotted an ancient talisman inscribed with Arabic verses. Desperate, he recited them aloud. The mirrors trembled. Trapped souls screamed and escaped into the night. The witch shrieked, "No! You're undoing my spell." Flames consumed her. "I'm not gone. A part of me will always live." With a deafening blast, she shattered into pieces. Chapter 7. The end of Mirror's light returned. They lay unconscious on the floor. When they awoke, the mansion was decayed again. The mirrors were gone. Only dust and broken walls remained. Ahmed muttered, "Was it all a dream?" Hasan shook his head. "No, it was real. We survived, but not forever." Sarah trembled. She said, "A part of her always remains. She's not gone." They walked toward the gate. This time it swung open freely. The cold wind brushed their faces, but Ali froze, pointing. "Look." High above, in a window, stood the shadow of the woman. Her eyes glowed red, and then she smiled before vanishing. Their hearts pounded. The story was not over. It had only just begun.